Welcome back. School lunches just got a whole lot more nutritious and delicious. Here is nutritionist Darlene Moppet with Broward County Public Schools to fill you in. Darlene, it's great to have you on the show. Welcome aboard. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you. Thanks for inviting me.
It's our pleasure. All right, BCPS, Broward County Public Schools Food and Nutrition Services. Tell us about it.
Well, Broward County Public Schools Food and Nutrition Services, and we all work for Broward County Public Schools, provides close to 200,000 meals, breakfast, lunch, snacks, and even supper to the students of Broward County.
Okay, specifically the Power Up campaign. What is that all about?
Well, Power Up is kind of our terminology we decided to start using this year as a means to get our students excited about eating meals at school. Power Up, you need energy to be physically active, but you also need that same energy to have your mind going, so that not only are you able to retain what you learned, but it hopefully makes it a little bit easier for you. And then when testing happens, you're able to recall all that important information that you learned.
So if you get a poor test grade, you just blame it, you could previously blame it on bad nutrition, but no longer.
No, we don't think so. We and when it comes to nutrition, just generally having something to eat, especially breakfast. Breakfast is one of those meals that a lot of kids don't always eat, and there may be economic reasons for that, but with a lot of kids, I know when my children were younger, it was a struggle every day to get them out in the morning with all their other needs and a well-balanced breakfast. It takes real commitment on the part of parents, and we appreciate those parents that are doing that. But this year, Broward County Schools decided to start what we call universal breakfast. We did serve universal breakfast in 85 schools last year that were more economically needy. However, we felt that all students need breakfast every day, and the opportunity was there for us to do it in all schools. So every day, every school day, every Broward County Public School student in every Broward County Public School is able to eat full breakfast, and that's a hot breakfast.
That's
too.
Amazing.
Including, we have wonderful hot items like low-fat sausage on a biscuit, a whole wheat biscuit, of course. We do wonderful yogurt parfaits that have the fruit and the granola, and our kids really like it. The big thing with our kids is getting them to come to breakfast, and so we encourage moms to get them there a little bit earlier, check with your school to find out what the breakfast times are, and drop them off and let them eat with their friends at school.
Is it free? Do they have to enroll? How does it work?
For universal breakfast, just show up. All students are automatically enrolled in school meals so that they have a meal number. And so when they go through the line, they just punch in that number the same way they do at lunch. There's no signing up for free meals, or it's just automatically there.
And you said sausage, you said whole wheat biscuits. What else
we have
can they eat?
pancakes, waffles. What's real popular is the yogurt parfaits that have the fruit and the yogurt. Cereal, of course, is always there every day with fruit. Our students at breakfast must take a fruit every day, fruit or juice, which we encourage more plant-based nutrition. And as well as at lunchtime, they must take a fruit or a vegetable.
Love it. Well, you mentioned lunch. Give me a typical lunch meal. What are some of the lunch options available to these kids?
Well, they might have something. One of the new items this year is a Cuban sandwich, typical with
really
yes,
okay.
yes, with the pork and the lean ham and cheese and on a Cuban roll, and our kids are liking that.
Who wouldn't?
And that
I want to go back to school.
With that, they might have they either have vegetables offered. It might be plantains or fresh green beans. We do farm to school, which means we get certain fruits and vegetables directly from the farms, and specifically corn and green beans when they're in season come locally from farms in counties near to us.
Is there any way to correlate, performance and test scores with nutrition? I mean, how are you able to sort of qualify? Well, they're eating better, so they're doing better in school. Is there a way to even qualify that?
We'd love to take full credit for how wonderful our students do. It's just part of the package. We do know that students who do not eat and who are not nourished will not perform as well. There's many factors that go into it that you can't just say nutrition is the reason the students are doing better. But we do know if they don't have nutrition, whether it's a choice or whether economically there are issues there, we know that's going to affect their academic performance.
And then you touched on the vegetables before. You have kids that are vegetarian, kids that are vegan. There's all kinds of specific dietary
We sure
needs,
do.
right?
We sure do. When it comes to vegan meals, we do offer a vegan salad every day. That's an entree salad that's made with legumes and seeds, so that a child is getting complete protein even if they're choosing not to have a vegan meal. We have soy milk available for those students who would like to have that. Additionally, we offer several times during the week vegetarian meals and one hot vegan entree each week, such as black beans and brown rice.
Nice. This sounds delicious, honestly.
Yes, you know that our students have at each meal at lunchtime, they have the choice of 2 vegetables. Might be raw vegetables, cooked vegetables, steamed vegetables, or even roasting vegetables now in our high schools. They can choose one of those if they like. They can choose both vegetables. They additionally have 2 choices of fruit, one being a fresh fruit every day, and they can choose one of the fruits, or they can choose both fruits. So literally, the students are required to take a serving of fruit or vegetable, but they have those 4 options, 2 fruits and 2 vegetables. If they want and they're hungry, they can take all 4, and we love to see that.
What happened to Taco Tuesday and tater tots? Or that's all gone, huh?
We still have tacos. It's not necessarily Taco Tuesday, but our tacos are on our whole grain tortillas.
Man, it's like too healthy.
And no, it's not. It's not. The kids still the kids' favorites. We still have those. Our meats are much leaner now than they might have been a few decades ago.
Right.
Consistent with what's expected for Americans in general.
Fantastic.
And so our menus include plenty of the items that kids like such as pizza. Our pizza is made with whole wheat crust and low-fat cheese. So even though our children are enjoying one of their favorites, they're getting healthy nutrition. And of course, portion size is big in maintaining that control with that. We also have children's favorites such as chicken nuggets and chicken tenders, again, baked and made with whole wheat breading or whole grain breading rather than the former just processed flour.
And the last thing is the reaction that you're getting from parents and students. Everybody seem to be on board with this?
Yes, parents are. When I talk to parents, they always seem to be acknowledging how happy they are that their children have such good choices to make. And I know around the country, the same thing, that parents are. In fact, there was just a study that was released recently talking about how parents are enjoying that their kids are getting healthier foods, and they're not having to force them to eat those healthy foods. We're taking on that, finding attractive ways and interesting ways to serve our children's favorites, because ultimately our students are our customers, and if they don't like what we serve, they're not going to buy it.
Can they go on Yelp?
Yelp, yes.
They go and give their reviews?
Well, actually, we hope they don't go on Yelp. However, they can on our menu. They can go online at the Food and Nutrition Services website, which will be on the screen, and they can list under every day. There's the menu, and they can click on there and voice their opinions if they have a thought. So something didn't work out one day, or they really liked something, letting us know. And we also do food shows with our elementary and middle school students every year, where we bring in students from an elementary and middle school and let them try lots of different new items that we're planning for the following year, and they tell us then what they like.
Awesome. As we say goodbye, what is the website people can use to get it?
It's www.browardschools.com.
Okay.
And just go to the Department of Food and Nutrition Services.
So great. Darlene, good to have you here. And
oh, great.
Healthy
Enjoyed
eating.
it. Thank you very much.
Got it.